Preparatory work. The installation site should be free from dust, keep dry and ventilated. Check whether installation tools and terminal accessories are complete. Check whether cable accessories match correctly. Straighten and sew both ends of the cables to be connected. Stripping. Stripping follow with the side of the installation instructions. Feature manual figure 1. Peel off the outer sheath in sequence. Long end 800 mm, short end 600 mm. Leave the rest 30 mm at both ends of the steel armor. And peel off the rest. Leave 80 mm at each end of the inner sheath and remove the filler. After measuring the length of A plus 80 mm, close up table A. Mark it with PVC. Peel off the copper shield and peel off the semi-conductive layer according to the length of the installation instruction. Picture 1A. Be careful not to damage the insulating layer when stripping the semi-conducting layer. The end of the semi-conductive layer is chamfered with a tool to smooth the transition between the semi-conductive layer and the insulating layer. Sand the surface of the insulation layer with fine sandpaper. Be careful not to polish to a semi-conductive layer. Polish the remaining steel armoring surface and clean the outer sheath. Polish the outer sheath and inner sheath. Add 3 mm to the 1/2 length of the connecting pipe and cut up the insulation layer. Remove the burr at the end of the insulation layer and clean the insulation layer off the cable. Insert the long-peeled end into the cold shrink joint body according to the pulling direction, marked in Figure 2. Install the connecting pipe. Install the connecting pipe and put it into the connecting pipe for crimping. When crimping, it should be crimped from the middle of the connecting pipe to both sides. After crimping, file the edges and burrs on the joint pipe and clean the joint pipe. Wrap semiconductive tape on the connecting pipe. Make the main insulation at both ends consistent with the outer diameter of the connecting pipe. Smooth transition, and fill the gap between the connecting pipe and the main insulation. Measure the dimensions between the insulated ports. Find the center point and measure 300 mm from the center point to the shorter end of the strip to locate the calibration point and mark it. Install the cold shrink buddy. Clean the insulation layer surface with cleaning paper and apply silicone paste evenly after the detergent dries. Measure 15 mm backward from the semiconductive layer incision and mark it as the contraction anchor point of the cold shrinkage main body. Align the main body joint with the contraction anchor point. Put out the support strip to make the main body shrink, and immediately calibrate the distance from the center point of the main body joint to the size checkpoint after the joint shrink more than 50%. Wipe off the remaining silicone grease from both ends. Clean the semiconductive layer at both ends of the middle connector with fine sandpaper and wrap the waterproof tape. Wrap the copper mesh around the installed joint body. Fix the grounding wire and the copper nut on the copper shooting layer with a constant force spring. And wrap PVC tape around the constant force spring. Waterproof sealing. Wrap the waterproof tape around the inner sheath of the cable and wrap the waterproof tape from one end of the inner sheath to the other end of the inner sheath with half lap. The steel plate at both ends of the cable is connected with a ground wire and fixed with a constant force spring, and PVC tape is wound around the constant force spring. Wrap the grounding wire around the inner waterproof tape with PVC tape. Wrap the filling glue around the cable sheath and the constant force spring to fill the gap. Wrap the waterproof tape from one end of the outer sheath to the other end of the outer sheath with half lap, and lap 60 mm with both ends of the outer sheath respectively. When winding, the direction should be opposite to that of the inner waterproof tape. Install armor strap. Wrap the armor belt in half lap mode, exceeding the waterproof tape by 50 to 100 mm. Soak in water for action. Secure the end armor strap with PVC. Move the cable after the armor tape is cured. Installation finish. Clean up the site. Thank you for watching.